Bullseye.
Alright guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna take a break from tournaments and I'm gonna be doing a challenge. But within this challenge, we're gonna do another challenge, which is like this kind of game mode that I just made up, which you guys are gonna see right now how it is. So we basically go into a match and play, but the difficult thing about this challenge is that each time you progress and you beat someone, you have to copy their deck and play with that deck until you win. So basically, you're using a different deck each game unless you lose, and you have to play with the deck that you lost until you win a match. So I was looking it up on YouTube, and I haven't seen any other YouTuber do anything similar to what I'm about to do, which is pretty cool because it kind of comes from my idea. So to start things off, I'm gonna start off with a deck that I know I'm good with and familiar with, so that I don't end up losing. Yeah, this is the deck that made me get to 3500 as a level 9, which is why I chose to start off with it, because I have a lot of practice with this deck, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm just really used to playing with this type of deck. I don't really like playing with heavy decks that much because I'm not that type of person who enjoys like having to wait until you build up a decent push to take a tower. I like doing like chip damage, so like do a bunch of little different pushes and end up taking a tower like that. So I'm gonna put the Inferno. We used our poison spell, so we're gonna have to face these barbarians with the upgrade. We use Ice Spirit, and that should be enough to take it out. We're gonna push Log on the right side, because I'm pretty sure he's low on elixir. We're gonna poison. If our Musketeer locks onto the tower, alright, no, never mind. That should have taken out the tower. Oh, it's still good. Alright, that's really good. Ice Spirit to slow down the barbarians. Musketeer on the left side to back up on defense, and then we're gonna push with one last hog push, which should end up in the game. Yep. So good game. Yeah, the bad thing is we're gonna have to copy his deck, and I'm pretty sure our wizard is really low level, so that's gonna be kind of difficult to play with his deck. Alright. Good game. So now what we have to do is we gotta go to our recent games and copy his deck. Alright, to be honest, I have most of the cards at like the level that they should be to max them out at tournament standard, except the wizard. But this deck is really heavy. That's what I'm worried about, that the deck is really heavy. It might be a big... No, you know what? I'm not going to upgrade him. I don't think it's going to be that bad of a deck, especially because we're early on in the tournament, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal having a level 6 wizard. So we're going to start with Pump in the back, because I really don't know how to play this deck. To stop the Royal Giant, I think what I'm going to do is archers in the back, followed by barbarians. And this wizard's gonna come here and save the... If we can get a hog... Alright, we got a giant going in with this push. This might be really helpful, and we might be able to take down the tower. Nice! Alright, so that looks like the tower. So instead of playing with another pump, we're gonna go ahead and quickly do another push on the right side while he's on the side defending, and this should be a lot of damage. We might even be able to take down the tower. Will it? Alright, we basically took it out because that's one fireball away, and this game quickly escalated into our side. So I'm just gonna forget about the right tower, and I'm gonna go for the 3 crown because I know that tower is done. Or you know what? No, I'm actually gonna go for that tower because I want them to play defense on that side instead of going for a push. Yeah, there he goes.
Showtime!
So I'm gonna do a hog on the left side, while giant tanks for us on the right side. Yeah, and that should be game, alright. Yeah, that game quickly escalated from us taking a bit of damage to us just like dominating. So he had a good deck. I mean, he had I don't think he had that bad of a deck. I think that he didn't know how to play it. Yeah, because he's pretty high up in trophies. I mean, he just didn't exactly know how to play it. So again, we have to play with the wizard, which is not my favorite card in the game, which is why I don't upgrade him. So let's see, how do we want to play this? How do we want to play it? I'm probably gonna start. No, you know what? I'm gonna do a hog push, and I'm gonna start off first because I want to defend. Ice wizard, and then our other ice, or no, our other wizard, a wizard combo, that's crazy, and both doing splash damage, which is really good. Hopefully he has like minions, barbarians or something. Alright. I think if we can take out his tower, we'll be good because, like, the deck that he has is, like, a 1 tower win, and if he gets lucky and the other person does not defend well, a 2 tower. But, he, if we're able to take out his tower, I'm gonna fireball this. That was a really valued fireball, and we're still gonna do more damage with the minions. I'm feeling pretty confident. Nice. Our ice wizard tank for those barbarians. So now we got full health barbarians going in on the attack. He doesn't have his oh, never mind. He does have his Valkyrie. But we were still able to defend, so that's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is gonna put that, and then followed by minions. Fireball that. And we get the ice wizard too. Can we get the ice wizard and kill him? Yes, we can. So that should be the tower, hopefully. One more shot. Alright, that's really... We're gonna go Hog Rider on the left side. So, Ice Wizard to aggro the Valkyrie, and we can end up taking a Hog really easy. And then the Hog on this side just to keep on putting pressure, just in case he does take our end. I think that should be game. I don't think he's gonna Ice Wizard. I mean, maybe if he does. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to risk it and put. I don't want to risk it and put barbarians down and end up losing. value of 5 Elixir Barbarian, so I decided just to like let that tower go, and because for some reason it aggroed onto the King Tower, which is minions to defend. Yeah, so even though we did lose that tower, I don't think that we're gonna end up losing just because we have way more. Like that's one shot away. So good game. So on to the next match. Alright guys, so we're back. Yeah, we had to go do something real quick. So, the deck that he was using, I mean, I honestly thought it was a good deck. I just don't know why he wasn't able to beat me. Because it's a pretty decent, like, regular, like, hog cycle deck. And it has pretty good troops in it. So, we're gonna go ahead and copy that. I feel really confident going into this next match because I'm using a deck that I would kind of normally use. I mean, it's a type of variation of deck with the Hog Rider. I'm pretty good with the Hog Rider. So how we're gonna start off? Alright, we're gonna start off with Ice Surgeon, and he puts down a Miner, we'll put down Ice Spirits. No, he doesn't. He just uses that to defend. I mean, the Ice Surgeon, I don't think that's that good of a value. So we're gonna go ahead, Ice Spirits followed by Hog. So he tried zapping, what should I do, zap? Yeah, I think it's a better trade, zap. Alright, though, we're definitely up. Definitely winning, damage-wise. So our next move is gonna be the same way we started, with Ice Spirit in the back, or Ice Wizard in the back. Yeah, unfortunately the cannon did not aggro the mini P.E.K.K.A, which is pretty unfortunate. Alright, so I really hate people who use Inferno Towers. I mean, that's the worst nightmare when playing with hog decks, because Inferno Towers have like such high health and hit points, dude. It gets me really annoyed every time I have to play against one. But the good thing about this is that our deck is really cheap. Right, aggro? Hopefully it aggroes? No, it didn't aggro, so we're just gonna have to ignore that and go on our push. Zap, get one more shot off and kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice. Alright, that should be tower. Hopefully, no. So we're gonna completely ignore the right side for now and go on a push on the left side, because I know I can take that out with one fireball. So let's see what he does. Yeah, just making him play his. So he used his. Yeah, he tried zapping, but that's not gonna help that much. Put that. Yeah, he's just playing like aggressive poison spells, but it's not gonna end up working. Ice Wizard to slow down that hog, and that should be game. Fireball. Good game. I don't think I've used the fireball that game, so it was kind of a surprise for him too. You guys could go back and check, but I honestly don't think that I used the fireball. So thankfully we went up against someone who is using the hog deck, which is my type of deck, as I said before. Really. But this is a really heavy deck, and he doesn't have an elixir collector, so I mean this is gonna be a bit harder than normal. And I don't think my minions are level 9. I honestly don't use the minion horde that much. It is level 9. So we have all the max cards at tournament level for this deck, which is good on our side. But at the same time, it's a pretty heavy deck for a hog deck. I mean, hog decks are usually under 4. They're supposed to be cheap, I mean, like, so you could cycle through them fast. And this deck is nowhere near cheap. It's like 4.5 if I remember. What is he gonna put down? Alright, he used a pretty silly salt log, which I don't find any use for it, so we're gonna go ahead. Poison. Oh, we're gonna zap. This should be... Alright, that should be a good tower. Definitely a tower. Please don't hit the minion. Let's go. Alright, so he made a really big mistake right there, and it ended up costing him the tower. And he used mirror fire spit, so that was a really, really bad play on his side. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do the old mini P.E.K.K.A followed by a minion horde. And that should... Alright, so use the... Still gonna do some good damage with the minion horde. Alright, yeah, everything is looking on our side right now. Really, really good plays. So this next one, I'm gonna do... Hog Rider. Maybe a poison if he puts down his minions. No, he doesn't put down his minions. Ice Wizard, followed by minions to defend. Zap all of that, and no tower should be taken. No damage. So mini P.E.K.K.A to aggro that. We still ended up getting one shot, but that was not my plan. My plan was initially to aggro the towers so the minions could do a little damage, but that didn't end up happening, so it's alright. So he plays his giant skeleton. Alright, let's see how we want to play this. Alright, really good defense in my opinion. I think it went really well. Just poison all of that. And that'd be game. Unless like something terrible happens where like disconnect. That should be game. He does have a freeze spell, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think nothing bad could happen. Good game. We did not take... Yo, we did, but we basically almost did not take any damage at all. Probably some splash damage from a bomb that exploded or something. From the balloon egg bomb range, but that was pretty good. So, not really looking forward to this next match, because it's a really, really weird deck. God, dude, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up losing with this deck. It's such a bad deck just from looking at it. Really, really bad. Honestly, hold up. Damage, plus 66. I don't even think it's worth it. The tower's like 24, about 24,000, so let's just round it to 700. That's like 4 balloon shots that I need. You know what? Or 5, but we don't, I mean, we have the log for direct damage. Sorry, let's just go into it. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, I don't think I changed the deck. I don't think I changed... Oh, yeah, we did change it. Alright, so to start things off, we don't have the best starting hand. So we're just gonna go on a push over here. Oh, he froze, alright. Alright, so we're actually doing quite better than what I expected. We actually took down the tower a lot. So honestly, what's happening right now? I honestly can't comprehend with. At least he's a level 8. Yeah, that's probably why. But honestly, I just cannot understand how this deck was doing quite decent in the beginning. I kind of wish my Valkyrie would have stayed back. Alright, but we are going in a massive push right now, and this is really good because Fire Spirits are high enough to take down... Unfortunately, it didn't take out all the minions. Yeah, he got really lucky right there. So what we're gonna do is Minion Horde freeze. Minion Horde freeze. Will it work? And we got a mirror. We got a mirror card. Secret mirror card waiting to be played for the defensive win. That is such a dick move, bro. So aggro them, will hopefully take that out. Alright, that's good. Okay, but we have a massive push going into this, and we have the freeze spell ready to go. We're gonna freeze all of this. We're gonna freeze again, and that should be game. With 10 seconds remaining, with the mirror prince. What am I saying? The mirror freeze spell for the win. What an match. I mean, I honestly thought that this deck was pretty bad, but it actually ended up being quite decent. So we're gonna go ahead and switch decks with this guy. He had that, and we never seen him play it. Honestly, not that excited about this deck right here. I mean, if he changed the skeleton army for something else, it'd be quite better than it actually is right now, but I honestly don't think that this is that good of a deck. I feel like upgrading these, how much is it? 4,000. Yeah, that's a lot. We're not going to do that. But we are going to upgrade the prince, because I usually do use the prince in other deck, and if he does... Yeah, he does a lot. He does good damage, so we are going to upgrade him because we do use him in other decks and to help us out in this video. So 6 wins going flawless right now. If we end up winning flawless, that's going to be amazing. So I think what I'm going to end up doing here is doing the giant prince push. Yay. Which is my best shot at winning with this deck, honestly. We can't put down either of those cards because they're just gonna get annihilated. Alright, so use that. We're gonna try to do a surprise attack with this on this side. Yeah, that did not work out at all. Man, that was terrible. I was trying to catch him by surprise. Oh, one goblin got on the tower. He's doing decent damage. But never mind, that ended really quick. So I think what we're gonna do, put the prince down. Spirit goblins to take that out. Can he get to the tower? Oh, nice! He was able to get to the tower. That's really good. But he does have a pump, and that's to more disadvantage, because this is, well, not that of a heavy deck, but it's not the lightest deck in the world either. And he's using... Ah, God, dude, I hate what you're doing right now. I honestly hate what you're doing, like... You're pissing me off right now, like, a lot. Can we take out the princess? We weren't able to take out either of the princess. Can we take out that princess at least? Alright, so we're kind of in some trouble right here because we don't have... Alright, never mind. We just got out of all this trouble that we were in. So what we're going to end up doing is... Do we have the free spell? If we have the free spell, we could end up winning right here. Oh, stupid Prince, what are you doing, Prince? God damn it. So, not that good going in right now. We can defend this, but... Yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever. I think this is game. Yeah, this is game. So, oh my god, man, this deck is not good. Pretty bad. So our first loss. So that means we're gonna have to play with this deck again. I mean, Jesus. If we would have gotten that prince on the tower like one more time, like we could have used that free spell a bit better, we might have won. But unfortunately we didn't, so we're sadly gonna have to play with this deck again. Jesus, man, and he has freaking Sparky too. Man, what is up with these decks, man? Oh, we actually do have the... Alright, that should be enough to defend. Yeah, so this deck is not going to work out that well for us because we have really small health units and he has splash damage. So we are at a terrible, terrible disadvantage right here. And he has a freaking Royal Giant. I mean, everyone's least unfavorite card. So what I think I'm going to be doing is this. I'm gonna freeze all of that. Hopefully it has enough time. Right, so a weird kind of push, but it might end up working. We're just gonna freeze that. If we can take down the tower, all we have to do is defend. Alright, all we have to do is defend. I mean, that sounds quite simple, actually. In reality, is gonna be one of the hardest freaking attacks there is in the freaking game, dude. Right, but it actually looks like we are defending, so... No, he was able to take down the tower. I didn't even see when he took down the tower, honestly. So what we're gonna do... Prince in the back. Followed by this. Alright, we're just gonna go all in right here. We're doing good damage. Oh, dude, not looking good whatsoever. Come on, please don't tell me we're gonna lose again. Oh, this deck is just like so bad, man. Jesus. So 2 losses with this deck. It looks like it might actually be over for us because we have 1 more game and I just can't seem to win against this class deck, man. What the fuck, man? Just get out. Stop. Jesus, man. We're halfway through the challenge and we're about to lose. So let's go into what could potentially be our last game. It's a really difficult challenge. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get a really, really bad deck. And you just simply can't do anything about it because, I mean, that's the deck that is in the next rotation. So you can't just skip it. So he has a puck. That's already to our disadvantage. Spear Goblins and a Prince. What does he have? Can we get that? Alright, really good. And we took down that. Hopefully. Alright, oh, but he has a princess, yo. Jesus. Does he? I could have sworn I saw a princess. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even placing anything right now. So what I'm gonna do, zap all of that, and that should be good enough to take down the tower. Or, I mean, his troops, or his push. So not exactly, so we have 2 which is really low health coming in. Alright, I'm actually feeling pretty confident about this. About this game so far. Hopefully all goes well and ends well, because I honestly do not want to end the video that early. Alright, that should be able to take down the princess. Yes? Alright. Alright, it looks like that might be game. Never mind, we just did a really bad. Alright, never mind. They're doing quite well. Sadly, we're not going to be able to copy his deck because we don't have the Inferno Dragon or the Sparky. So, I mean, that's 2 cards that we don't have. So, I guess we're just going to have to play with one of our own decks. We're going to have to switch it up. And just for this one game, we're going to use the deck started with. Because we don't have that card. And we don't have this card. And it looks like, by what it looks like those are 2 pretty big factors into his deck. And so there'd be no point in just using a giant deck and putting just some random troops in it. So we're gonna play with the deck that we stuck with. Let me just remake it really quick. And if I lose using this deck, I'm gonna be like, just mind blown. I'm gonna be like, what just happened? Alright, just give me a second, guys. So yeah, for a second there, I was getting really scared because I thought I was gonna choke on this deck, and I honestly thought that I was not gonna make it past 6 wins. So, I mean, hopefully this. Oh yeah, we need that. Hopefully we get. Everything looks good. No, actually we don't use the. What do we use? Oh, there we go. We were about to go into a match without the Hog Rider. What am I doing? There we go. So, hopefully we go to a guy that has a really good deck. I mean, I want to go up against someone that is difficult for me to win. So that basically means that they have a good deck. So I'm gonna start with Hog, just because we don't have anything that good to place. We didn't have that good of a choice to play. So we're gonna find out what he has right now. Pekka. Alright. Not my favorite to deal with. But luckily we have the Infi Tower. So unless he has double princes, I don't see how this can be that hard to defend. Yeah, this is gonna be really, really easy to defend, honestly. Yeah, all that just plummets to the ground. It was really easy to defend, and I'm feeling pretty confident. The only thing is that is kind of bad in a sense, because that means that going into the next match, I'm going to be struggling a bit, because it's not going to be that good of a deck. Musketeer. Hopefully we don't take damage from the mini Pekka. It looks like we might get one shot. Yeah. We're gonna put the Valkyrie just because his Pekka pushes are take a lot of time to build up. There we go. Alright, opponent left match. That is good, but like I said, in the same way it's bad, because that means that next game when I use his deck, it's not gonna be the most pleasant experience ever. So just poison this, and that should be enough to win. We'll just throw another hog down. I mean, yeah, but you guys should definitely try this challenge out, and tell me, like, comment down below, or at me at Twitter, commenting how many wins you guys were able to get doing this strategy, or doing this challenge. You guys, have any, like, considerations of what I should name this, because I honestly don't know how to name it, like, name this challenge. Just comment down below. But yeah, this is, like, a really, really heavy deck. Let's just see. 4.9, almost 5, like, what is this guy thinking, man? I honestly don't know what his thought process was while using this. So, I mean, the only way we could end up winning with this deck is if we're playing a heavy deck also. But if we're playing a minor deck, then we just, like, automatically lost, because there's no way we're gonna beat a minor cycle deck with a 5.0 deck. It's just not gonna happen. So start off with Pekka. Yeah, to start things off, like, our Pekka's not even that high below, so. Yeah, what am I doing, man? Yeah, it looks like... Can we get that at least? Yeah. So, I mean, we're honestly not doing that bad, but we just wasted a lot of elixir. So what we're gonna do is I think, should I fireball it? I mean, I don't want him to build up a push, so we're gonna fireball it. Because I don't want to build a heavy push on me. So how am I going to defend this? Is with mini Pekka? If we can take out that ice wizard, we can just put minions to defend. So I'm feeling quite confident going into. So again, we're gonna fireball this because I don't want him building a heavy push on me. So, I mean, we're looking pretty good going into this match, but the bad thing is that, like I said again, we're not gonna be able to copy his deck because we don't have the necessary cards to do so. I'm gonna put a witch over here to help defend. Like, take like that sparky shot like a boss, bro, with a heavy ass P.E.K.K.A. That gets that too. Alright, hopefully if our witch does not die, then this could end up... Forgot about his Inferno, man. That Inferno is gonna do quite some damage to me. Yeah, we don't have a zap, but alright. Fireball this. We have a P.E.K.K.A. going in. Can we get... Oh my god, man. Alright. Yeah, we need to pump up, man. We need to be able to get like a massive push going in right here. So we're gonna start off like we're no more games right now. We're legit going on a massive push. If you can take those ice wizards, that's gonna be good. Alright. Alright, this looks like it might end up being game. Alright, yes. Yes, thankfully we did not lose against this deck. And it looks like, yeah, this is game. Yes, alright, good game. Really good game. Finally, that was a really long match. It was like 5 minutes. Jesus. I was having heart attacks. I was like, no, there's no way we're gonna lose against this deck. I was like really unhappy. But again, we can't copy his deck because sadly we don't have Sparky. I could end up putting like another unit in that, but honestly there's no point if changing the deck if you're not going to use the same exact deck, so we're going to switch back to our deck. Yeah, I mean, that's like, since this is my game mode and well, I'm not like all cocky and stuff, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anyone else try anything like this, so I'm just gonna assume that I was the first one because I did not find anyone else with a video like this, and I'm just gonna call it my game mode, my challenge game mode. I'll end up thinking of a better name later on. Yeah, so one of the rules that I'm implementing or adding into the this challenge is that if you don't have the cards, then just go back with the right. So basically, hold up, let me just finish building this deck. So what do we need? I think Ice Spirit, and I think that's it. Yeah. So the rules are that pick a starting deck, and then that's the deck you're gonna go back to if there's a deck that you beat and there's cards that you don't have. So well, it seems pretty fair. Alright, so he probably has a giant coming in also. So he uses a lot of elixir in that push, so hopefully we can catch him off guard with a hog push right here. So we're both out of elixir, not just us. He does not have that much elixir either. So I'm gonna place the elixir collector here, and we're gonna get our ice spirit ready to go. Yeah, I'm definitely not liking the deck that he's using because it's really annoying to deal with. Yeah, and he has that, which is really annoying to deal with right now. Jesus, man. So it does not look like we're in. Yeah, it's not even worth going on that push anymore. Man, this is really unfortunate. What can we do? Alright, so we might end up winning, bro, which is really good. Yeah, that miner's definitely doing quite much. No, yeah, we lost. Unfortunately, we lost, and that's the end of this video. Jesus, man. Really hating this guy's deck, man. So, let's just go take a look at his deck. Really annoying deck to deal with, man. Such a fucking annoying pussy deck, bro. Like, he's playing... Honestly, like, I hate this guy's deck. He's really annoying. What's getting on my nerves. And yeah, that was pretty much... I couldn't do anything to stop it, dude. Like, his pushes were really effective. I might end up copying his deck because we do have every single card in this deck, and I'll end up using it in a later video. But, Jesus, man, this guy's deck is, like, insane. Yeah, I just wasn't able to beat him at all, man. He was winning at every single elixir trade also, which is crazy. So yeah, that wraps it up for this video. We'll open up the test, of course. 9 out of 12 wins. I mean, 3 more wins and we would have completed this challenge. It's really hard to do. I mean, you guys should go try it out for yourselves. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I had a lot of fun doing this challenge, and I mean, that one deck with the minions and the skeleton army was like killing me, man. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and open up the chest. Good gold. Giant, nice. So we could do... We're gonna start asking for giant so we can do ice spirit. That's really good. What's our last card? Giant skeleton. Another card that I don't use at all. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe for more. And when I upload this to Twitter, I'm gonna tag other YouTubers so they could hopefully do this challenge, because I mean, they have all the cards, so it's gonna be really cool to see them try and actually do this with max cards. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more, and please like. Thank you.